First off, not your problem. 2-second vent. Bloody kid goes to Foo Fighters yesterday. Hasn't come home yet. She's smart. She'll be right. I'm just being a worrying dad. But her phone's broken, so I can't call her. Anyway, is what it is. That said, I trust her judgment more than I trust the politician's judgment at the moment, so I can get over that pretty quick. She'll be home tomorrow. The school holidays. She's 16, going on 17. Smarter than I was at that age. And at that age, I had an SLR Tirana, so she makes better choices than I used to, which is more than I can say for our politicians. They make politicians based on their best interests, their democracy, which is our dictatorship. Make no mistake, there is nothing good that's going to come out of this current political theatre. Nothing good at all. Where are we headed? I'll tell you exactly where we're headed. We've already got dictatorship. We just get to vote for our dictator. Kinda. With fudged numbers. With who knows how many people really live in Australia with all this immigration and people migrating out of the country to places like Thailand and Bali and Japan. People buying property in Japan for grains of rice on the bowl. I don't know what the terminology would be for that. Cents on the dollar, pennies on the dime. Yuan on the shekel, I don't know. But yeah, it's, who knows what the population really is. They can swing an election in any direction they want, whenever they want. We don't know what's going on with this country. We don't even know who's loyal to the country anymore, other than ourselves. This is why I say we got to walk away from it all. Let's be honest. Paul ends up Donald Trump's arse that bad that he's got fucking dental records in his pelvis bone. And Gina Reinhardt's shoving her in there like, get in there. Go deeper. And unfortunately, like I say, I used to be on the crazy train with the Trump deranged people. It's kind of embarrassing. He's deranged, he's crazy, he's insane, he's like, I'm sorry, but all I see is Adolf Hitler reincarnate. That's all I see. They were right. Even the scumbag Democrats were right. He's a dictator. He's a dictating Nazi. Look what's going on in Argentina. Argentina's on fire. And it's been proven that Israelis, people from the IDF, are burning it down so they can buy up Argentina. So who's going to end up with Venezuela? Who's going to end up with... Fuck me, who's going to end up with... What's Australia going to be called in 12 months' time is anyone's guess. They're changing the name of everything. What's our country going to be called? So what, we're about to become the new wandering donkeys? As to what Ishmael, the illegitimate crazy son of Abraham, he was like, woo! God made him a wandering donkey. That's where the wandering Jew comes from. That's where that saying wandering Jew comes from. It's from the tribe of Ishmael. He's just wandering around trying to take everybody else's land off him. Still doing it. They even tried to call themselves Israel. No. Israel's not a place. Israel is Jacob. The 12 tribes of Israel are all of Jacob's sons. Ishmael was one of Abraham's sons. Abraham or Abram? I like to be correct. Because it's Abram and Abraham. Abram. And Hagar. Hagar was Ishmael's mother. Abram's wife's Egyptian servant. So it's good to be correct. It's all in Genesis. It's all, look, you don't have to actually read a lot of it to grasp what this argument's about. You go to Genesis chapter... Read from chapter 11, and it's not long. Look, chapter 11, chapter 12, chapter 13, chapter... Okay, you read 2 or 3 pages of Genesis from chapter 11 and explains the bloodlines. That's all you need to read to understand what the argument of the bloodlines is about. And then you realise that Israel is not a place, it's a person. I have far more faith that my daughter's fine and going to come home all right because she makes smart decisions, and she's with a friend and a friend's mum. Went to Foo Fighters, lucky bitch. Maybe I'm a bit jealous of that too. I love their music. As we all know, I'm a bit of a music buff. I'm not a musician by any means, but I suppose I am. Just not a great one. It amazes me. They had Anthony Mundine and Pauline Hanson on the Kyle and Jackie O show, reigniting, like they do every fucking year, about Australia Day, Invasion Day. And then Warren Mundine, Anthony's dad's on Sky News tonight, going up and hopping up and down about people igniting the argument about Australia Day, Invasion Day. Hello, sort your own fucking house out before you tell us what to fucking do, dickhead. Your own son's on the radio with that other red-headed clown telling us how to be selectively racist. Oh, we can't have Islam, we can't have Muslims, we can't have any Arabs. But you can have the Zionist Jews here, because that'd be anti-Semitic. Yet the entire Arab nations, middle nation, are the Semites. From Canaan right through to fucking the United Arab Emirates. They're all fucking Semites. That is the land of the Semites. The whole land of Canaan is Israel, right down through the Gaza Strip, right down through Palestine. That is all the Abraham's land. So they're all Semites. and they all commingled. They all got along fine with the Arabs, with all the other Arab nations. The only ones that didn't were the Zionists. They study from a whole different Bible, a whole different belief system. It's like an inverted version of Torah. Because of your ignorance on Scripture, you are being led by the nose and can't smell the bullshit. It's kind of like it's kind of just as ignorant a statement as I don't vote, so what? I don't get to complain. Hello, dickhead! I didn't vote for this shit. You did. You're voting and you haven't got a clue what you're voting for. There's a reason I don't vote. I don't vote with purpose. You vote with no purpose. With no, maybe this one will get it right this time. It's no different to going and buying a quick pick. It's no different to going in and making a minimum bet on one line on the poker machine, hoping to win a jackpot. I've seen it done once. Tinny bitch, ex-missus did it. I can't believe how naive people are, and they think they're educated. No, your brain's full of poison. You ate the bad leavened bread. You ingested the poison. It's not what's on your hands, it's the words that come out of somebody else's mouth. Those who know will know what I mean by that. You're looking at the olive tree, saying it's a beautiful olive tree, ignoring how bad the fruit is. By their fruit you shall know them, not by their leaves or their branches or the shade that they cast over you. The shadow. Oh, it's shade. No, it's a shadow. You're standing in a shadow. The shadow of a bad tree. Taste the fruit. Their actions. It's by their actions you shall know them, not their words. Words are not only cheap, they come for nothing. What's that? There's a rap song, a hip hop song or whatever, says, and he says, what does he say? I can change a country through a microphone. Something like along those lines. I can rule a nation through a microphone. Through a microphone. I can rule a nation through a microphone. It's just words. It's just words. They're poisonous words. They're poisonous words that you're spellbound by. You think that you can fight a system when they're just words. How do you fix the system? You don't. You walk away from the system. You make the system irrelevant. You stop playing the silly game. Stop sticking your finger in the rat trap. You keep doing the same thing over and over and wonder why you got a swollen finger. Right. For 2,000 years, you have proving the definition of insanity. doing the same thing over and over and over again. Why do you think they hung that bloke called Yahuwah on a pole? Or as some of you will say, why do you think they nailed Jesus to a cross? Because he was showing the people the way. Yahweh. Your way. Yahweh. The way. Walk the path that is straight and narrow. The way to Christ. The way to God is through Christ. Hello. Walk away from that and walk in the right direction. That's all you got to do. You don't have to fight it. Fighting it's not going to help you none. You're going to get hurt. We're all going to get hurt because you won't stop fighting. Fighting to keep the system that enslaves you. You're stupid. Worried you're going to lose something. Yeah, you're going to lose your fucking chains. You're going to lose your shackles. You're going to lose everything that's holding you back. Walk the opposite direction. There's no resistance that way. But you have to be responsible for yourself. Because walking the other way means that criminals get dealt with properly. No, not violently, properly. You go over there with those people. You can go to hell. If you don't want to live in heaven, go to hell. Some of you that will resonate with. If you don't want to come and live in heaven, if you want to try and make heaven a bad place, you go over there and live in hell with all of those horrible people with suits and ties and stuff. Over here, we don't actually need guns, and I've been a shooter since I was 9. I'm 52. I've just lost my firearms license for the 3rd time. For nothing violent or firearms related, nothing. I'm no danger to anybody. It's just I said no to a cop. Oh, boo fucking who? Because he tried to trespass on me. He did trespass on me. So I said, no, we're going to have to fight this out in the court of law. We're going to balance the scales of justice and do this properly. I haven't broken any laws. I just pushed back against legislation because I was being trespassed against. That is breaking the law. Trespassing against people. The government are evil, corrupt scumbags. People still think that, oh, Pauline Hanson's coming to save the day. Oh my God. You know, she's dumber than Donald Trump, right? My daughter's home. Is that my daughter home? About time. Give me a minute, I'll just finish up. Told ya. I told you that my daughter could be trusted to come home more than I could trust the government to take care of us. She's home. I better let her tell me all about Dave Grohl. You're filthy. What have you been doing?
Hair dyed. I had my hair in Adelaide's hair.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You didn't get a blood nose?
I love you. God bless you. Talk to you after.